Hey everyone, Dancentral here, and welcome to part 4 of the PlayStation 2 collection. Thanks a lot for watching so far. I really hope you guys are enjoying it. So let's just get cracking with the next set of games. Now, I'm not sure if I'll be able to get it done in this part or if there have to be one more part after this, but we'll see how we go. So, next game, guys, is the awesome Grand Theft Auto 3. Absolutely brilliant game. Obviously, there's more in the series that came later than this that are probably slightly better, but this is still a good game anyway. Everyone knows what Grand Theft Auto is about, so I don't really need to say much, other than that it is a brilliant, brilliant game. And then I've got Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. There's a registration card, but no manual on the disc. And really, really, really good game. Really good game. One of the best in the Grand Theft Auto series, I think. I have got Grand Theft Auto 4 on the Xbox 360, which I've got a gameplay video of on my channel. If you want to have a search, just click on playlists and go to gameplay vids, and it'll be on one of the Xbox specials that I did with my brother. But awesome game anyway. I've also got. Don't really know why I've got this. I got this like it's one of the first games I ever got on the PS2 years and years ago. But Britney's Dance Beat. Basically, you just have to hit the shapes, like whether it's X, triangle, square, or circle, as they kind of appear on the controller. And yeah. Anyway, next one, guys, is an awesome game, Parappa the Rapper 2. It's just like the game Jamalami. And basically, as you have to basically hit the shapes on the controller to fit with the beat of the music as they slide past. And as they hit, the end of the row, or as the beat is heard, you have to press it at the same time on the controller. If that makes sense. And just so you guys can see, I have also got the first Parappa the Rapper on PlayStation 1. Now, no manual, but this goes in there and everything. So yeah, got it on the PS1 first, and then really enjoyed it. So when it came out on the PS2 as the second one, I thought, oh, I'll get that and see what it's like. And it is a really good game. So there's that as well, guys. And then I've got a few dancing stage games. The one I've got on the PS2 is Dancing Stage Mega Mix. I do have my own dance mat, so that's really fun. It's complete. And it has just loads of sort of chart stuff on there, which is good to dance to. And again, just so you guys can see, I've got Dancing Stage Party Edition on the PS1. I've got Dancing Stage Disney Mix on the PS1. I've got Dancing Stage Euromix on the PS1. Now, I don't know why they didn't release Dancing Stage Euromix 2 on the PS1 and the PS2, because they've got that in the arcades. They released the a home console version of the arcade Dancing Stage Euromix 1, but not the second one, so a bit strange. And this one's a bit different, Dance UK, in that it uses a map that doesn't have just up, down, left and right arrows. It also has diagonal arrows that go point up like that. But it's quite difficult to work this one, but it is still pretty fun when you get to grips with it. Okay, and then this next set of games are probably my favourite games on the PS2, and I'm sure that a lot of you out there wouldn't be surprised. So let's just start with the Sonic the Hedgehog games that I've got. So first one is the absolutely fantastic Sonic Heroes. It's quite a hard game. I still haven't completed it, although I am quite far. You can choose to play from 4 teams. You've got Team Sonic, which is Sonic, Tails and Knuckles. Team Rose, which is Cream and Cheese, Amy Rose and Big the Cat. Team Chaotix, which is with Vector the Crocodile, Espio the Chameleon and Charmy Bee. Or you can play as Team Dark with Shadow the Hedgehog, Rouge the Bat and one of the robots. I don't know if it's E102 Gamma or if it's another robot, but it's one of the robots anyway. And yeah, you basically help each other to get through the level. So some parts only Tails could do, for example, so he'd fly the other 2 guys up. Some only Knuckles could do, like if he was to punch through a wall or some blocks or something. And if it was a really fast bit, it would be best to use Sonic, and the others would just kind of race after him. So you basically help each other out, playing as 3 players basically, and it's a really cool idea, and it works quite well, but it can get quite tricky in places. A lot of people have said it's one of the weaker Sonic games, but I don't know. I think it's a good one. Just kind of depends on what you think of Sonic games, which ones you prefer playing, which ones you don't. So there's that one. Now, this is an awesome... I was so happy when this came out. I couldn't contain my excitement. When I went into Game to buy this, they actually had it playing on the TVs on the wall. And there was people playing it, and there was loads of trailers going off. And it just felt like you were in retro heaven. It really did. It's fantastic. And that's Sonic Mega Collection Plus. Basically, it contains all the Sonic games from the Mega Drive that you can now play on the PlayStation 2. So that's Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, Sonic and Knuckles, Sonic 3D Piggy's Island, Sonic the Hedgehog Spinball, and Dr. Robotnik's Mean Machine. Now, in my Sonic the Hedgehog collection, I said to one of my absolute legend subscribers, Wendy, Pop Tart Love 2010, that the difference between this and the GameCube version is very minimal. But I've since realised there is a few more differences that I didn't tell you, so I do apologise about that, Wendy. So if you're watching this video, basically the difference is mainly is that on the Plus version, where it's Sonic Mega Collection Plus on the Xbox and PS2, whereas it's just Sonic Mega Collection on the GameCube, the Plus means that it's got unlockable Sega Game Gear games. I don't know if you can see that. It says there Plus Sega Game Gear games, which are Sonic 1, Sonic Chaos, Sonic Drift, Sonic Labyrinth, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Machine, and Sonic Blast. And basically, you can't unlock the Game Gear games on the GameCube version. So that's what the Plus means. It means Sonic Mega Collection with all the Mega Drive games, plus unlockable Game Gear games. But on the GameCube, you don't have the Game Gear games, hence why there's no Plus. That's what the difference is. So there's Game Gear games on this version, there isn't on the GameCube version. So sorry about that, Wendy. I was meant to say that in my Sonic the Hedgehog collection video, but I forgot. So the difference still isn't massive, but if you like Game Gear games, then this is better. And that's the main difference. But I love this because sometimes it does save me having to get my Mega Drive out. I could just play it on the PS2. So Sonic Mega Collection Plus, highly recommend it. Lots of memories and fun to be had on that. And this one is, just leading on from that, another fantastic collection, Sonic Gems collection. Excuse me. Again, was so excited about this coming out. Was so glad it was released on the PlayStation 2 because there was a point where I just thought it was only going to be released on the GameCube, and at that time I didn't have a Wii because it wasn't out then. I didn't have a GameCube, so I was quite annoyed. But then I finally found out that it was being released on the PS2 as well, so I was so chuffed about that. And basically, this compilation features Sonic CD, which is fantastic because I don't have a Mega CD or Sega CD, so I couldn't play it back in the day, so to be able to play it on here is just an absolute godsend, really. And then the Sonic R on here as well, which isn't the best Sonic racing game there is, but it's okay, really. And then it was the first time that Sonic the Fighters was ever released on a home console after being arcade only, basically. So you can now play them 3 games on the PlayStation 2, and you also do get more Game Gear games you can unlock on here that aren't on the Sonic Mega Collection Plus, and that's Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Sonic Spinball, Sonic the Hedgehog Triple Trouble, Sonic Drift 2, Tails Sky Patrol, and Tails Adventures. Now, on Sonic Mega Collection Plus, you've got the first of everything, so you've got Sonic 1, you've got Sonic Drift 1, and so on, whereas on here you have the sequels, Sonic 2, Sonic Drift 2, and so on. So that's just basically the rest of the Game Gear games that aren't on the other compilation are now unlockable on this one. Sorry to ramble on a lot there, but when it comes to Sonic, I always have a lot to say. So there we go. And I love this. It's awesome. Right. Next one, guys. As I was saying when I was talking about Airblade, Sonic Riders. Awesome, awesome game. Interesting that they're not in carts or cars. They're on hoverboards. But it does make it really enjoyable. And it's actually got quite a nice sort of dance soundtrack as well. So, Sonic Riders. And then I've got the sequel as well, Sonic Riders Zero Gravity. It's pretty much more of the same, but there's different tracks, there's new designs, they've updated certain things. So, really enjoyable, that one. And then I've also got, guys, kind of a bit of a spin-off, but it's not really a spin-off. It's a proper game and everything. Really, really good. And that's Shadow the Hedgehog. I know Marcus X52708 did get this at some point as well, so I hope you're enjoying it, mates. It is a good game. And I think the reason why they had Shadow in the game with guns and stuff is because Shadow's obviously seen as the evil hedgehog. You know, in Sonic Adventure 2, he's always on the dark side, and you know, in Sonic Heroes, he's on the dark. He's on Team Dark. It is called Team Dark, isn't it? I'm not going crazy. Yeah, Team Dark. So it'd be very silly if you had Sonic on the front with a gun, because it wouldn't work. So yeah, and there's Sonic on the back. He does make an appearance. So yeah, really good game. Would definitely recommend that one as well. So we should only need one more part now, guys, to get the rest of them in. Thanks for staying with this part of this series. Hope you've been enjoying it, and I'll see you soon for another part with some more games.